This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Even as the clock is ticking on campaigning, Amma brings up a new surprise and promises to reduce school fees.
கடந்த 5 ஆண்டுகளில் தனியார் பள்ளிகளில் கல்வி கட்டணம் பன்மடங்கு பெருகிவிட்டது.
Highly placed sources tell NDTV Hindu that post-mortem and forensic reports of Sadiq Bacha are ready and will be handed over to the CBI tomorrow. Star-studded locality Virugambakam does not shine up to its full potential. Which candidate's promises will finally bear fruit? RK Nagar will witness 2 former colleagues face off, but will residents get respite from civic woes? In Roypuram, the election war is on between the 2 sons of the soil, one of them an incumbent for 3 terms.
D. Jaikumar is seeking a mandate for a record 4th time. Will the home advantage work?
And in Katpadi, the Law Minister Durai Murugan promises to resolve drinking water problems and provide hospital facilities to his voters.
If I get elected once again, I already told my people that I am going to bring one hospital.
Hello and welcome to the late night news with me, Sindhuja. Let's also quickly scan all the big stories making the national headlines. Anna Hazare says no differences among panel members after Baba Ramdev questions the civil society members on it. Battle for Bengal heats up. Mamta walks 50 kilometers, but her rival Buddhadev hits the road in an open jeep. After Orissa, Madhya Pradesh government rejects the tiger census, wants a re-evaluation after losing its tiger state tag to Karnataka. The Egypt army cracks down on protesters at Tahrir Square, protesting now against the military leadership. Well, moving on now with our top story. With less than 24 hours to go for the Tamil Nadu polls, the voters have been bombarded with high-profile stars campaigning in full throttle and making several promises. At this crucial time, the AIDMK Supremo has flung in a surprise. She has assured voters that school fees will be reduced, and she says that a tripartite committee to slash the school fees will be introduced soon. She alleged that the Justice Govindarajan committee did not do justice to the expectations of the parents and that the parents in fact ended up paying exorbitant fees.
கடந்த 5 ஆண்டுகளில் தனியார் பள்ளிகளில் கல்வி கட்டணம் பன்மடங்கு பெருகிவிட்டது. இதை தடுக்க கருணாநிதி என்ன நடவடிக்கை எடுத்தார்? நீதியரசர் கோவிந்தராஜன் குழுவை அமைத்தார். அந்த குழுவும் தனது அறிக்கையை அளித்தது. அந்த அறிக்கையை வைத்து தனியார் பள்ளி நிறுவனங்களிடம் வசூல் வேட்டை தான் நடத்தப்பட்டது. ஏழை எளிய பெற்றோர்களுக்கு இதனால் எந்தவித பலனும் கிடைக்கவில்லை. கூடுதல் கட்டணம் கட்டியதுதான் மிச்சம். கூடுதல் கட்டணம் கட்டியதன் மூலம் பெற்றோர்களுக்கு இழப்பு, கருணாநிதி குடும்பத்திற்கு கப்பம் கட்டியதன் மூலம் பள்ளிகளுக்கு இழப்பு. பலனடைந்தது கருணாநிதியின் குடும்பம் மட்டும்தான். மொத்தத்தில் கல்வி கட்டண குறைப்பு கண்துடைப்பாகிவிட்டது. இளையரேகம் புரட்சி தலைவர் எம்ஜிஆர் அவர்களின் நல்லாசியுடனும் உங்கள் பேராதரவுடனும் கழக ஆட்சி அமைந்தவுடன் ஒரு முத்தரப்பு குழு அமைக்கப்பட்டு கல்வி கட்டணத்தை குறைக்க நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கப்படும் என்பதை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
Well, earlier in the day, in her campaign trail across the city of Chennai, she continued her attack on the DMK. She infused energy into her party members by telling them not to be disheartened by the money power that is being wielded by the DMK.
கடைசி நேரத்தில் வாக்காளர்களை எப்படியாவது மனமாற்றம் அடைய செய்ய வேண்டும் என்ற முயற்சியில் மழையென பணத்தை வாரி இறைத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார். கடந்த 3 நாட்களாக 234 சட்டமன்ற தொகுதிகளிலும் பணமழை பெய்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. இதனால் இந்த பணத்தை வாங்கிக் கொண்டு திமுகவிற்கும் அதன் கூட்டணி கட்சிகளுக்கும் மக்கள் வாக்களிப்பார்கள் என்ற மாய தோற்றத்தை உருவாக்க நினைக்கிறார் கருணாநிதி. திமுகவினரின் பண பலத்தை கண்டு நம்முடைய கழக உடன்பிறப்புகளும் கழக வேட்பாளர்களும் கூட்டணி கட்சிகளின் தொண்டர்களும் வேட்பாளர்களும் மலைத்து போக வேண்டாம், இதனால் கலக்கமடைய வேண்டாம் என்று அவர்களை கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். திமுக தோற்பது உறுதி.
Moving on now, the Election Commission continues its vigil over politicians and their campaigning. Now the Election Commission has issued a notice to the DMK leader and Deputy Chief Minister M.K. Stalin for personally attacking the AIA-DMK Supremo J. Jayalalitha. Well, of course, this is not the first time that a politician has been pulled up by the Election Commission. In fact, sometime last week, the AIA-DMK Supremo J. Jayalalitha and her key ally, the DMDK chief Vijaykanth, were in fact pulled up and requested to answer to the Election Commission regarding the scathing personal attacks that they had launched against their arch rival, the DMK, in their election rallies across the state of Tamil Nadu. And moving on, even Vadivelu, the actor who has been campaigning rather heavily for the DMK, has also been pulled up by the Election Commission earlier and was told to respond regarding the attacks that he had launched in a personal manner against the DMDK chief Vijaykanth in several rallies across the state of Tamil Nadu, especially in an incident that took place in Tiruvarur. And for more on this, we're joined live on the phone line by NDTV's chief legal correspondent, Vaidyanathan. Well, Vaidya, many thanks for joining us today on our bulletin. What details can you give us at this moment?
Yeah, basically, the Election Commission has issued notice to the Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin, based on a complaint by ADMK. The complaint says that Mr. Stalin, during his campaign, made some personal attacks on the ADMK chief, J. Jayalalitha. In that campaign, Mr. Stalin is alleged to have said that Jayalalitha is criticizing the DMK family, whereas Jayalalitha doesn't have any family, and went on to say some critical remarks about her. So, on receiving the complaint, EC has issued notices seeking his comments. Basically, why action should not be taken against him. Normally, the Election Commission guidelines say there should not be any personal attacks on political leaders. You can criticize the policies and other parts, but personal attacks are prohibited. So that's why it's a violation of model code. So based on that, the Election Commission has sought Mr. M.K. Stalin's response by 5 p.m. tomorrow, and it will decide on that. Yes, right. You know well that Jayalalitha and Vijaykanth has also been issued notices on same sort of grounds. Their replies are being considered by the Election Commission right now.
Right, Vaidya. Thanks indeed for joining us with those updates. Moving on now to the Sadiq Bacha case. Now, the post-mortem reports and forensic documents have been compiled and are now ready to be handed over to the CBI, most likely on Monday. The 38-year-old Sadiq Bacha was found dead in mysterious circumstances in his Thenampet residence on March 16th. The Tamil Nadu police wanted the CBI to take over the proceedings of this case. Bacha was the managing director of Greenhouse Promoters and a close aide of the former telecom minister A. Raja. The CBI and the Enforcement Directorate reportedly suspected the company to be a front-runner for the former telecom minister. Bacha's wife, meanwhile, Banu, had claimed that her husband committed suicide as he was unable to cope with the pressure of the CBI probe and the shame attached to the infamous 2G scam. Popular comedian of Kollywood, Vadivelu, has no more reason to smile or laugh now. The actor, who has been campaigning for the ruling party DMK, has allegedly received threatening phone calls. Vadivelu's manager lodged a complaint with the city police and the Inspector General of Elections in this regard. The caller allegedly threatened to attack the comedian's Saligramam residence and even hurl bombs at his campaign vehicle. The ruling party pitched Vadivelu against the DMDK chief Vijaykanth. Just a few days ago, the comedian was issued a notice by the Election Commission for launching a scathing attack against the DMDK chief in Tiruvarur. In fact, a youngster believed to be a fan of Vijaykanth allegedly hurled footwear at Vadivelu in Tiruvanaikkovil. Now, the countdown for the elections is only getting closer by the minute, and this is a time to make a crucial decision to seat your candidate in your constituency. So let's see what promises are being made by these candidates in order to bring in the votes. On our very special segment, If I Win, we caught up with the Law Minister of Tamil Nadu, Duraimurugan, who's contesting from Katpadi.
My name is Duraimurugan. I am contesting as a DMK candidate at Katpadi constituency. If I am going to win in the constituency, I have to fulfill our people's aspirations. There is an acute and critical problem in drinking water problem throughout the Katpadi. So, our government Kalajar has sanctioned already 1,300 crores of rupees to bring water from Kaveri to Katpadi. So if I am elected once again, I will ask my government to do the work, very speedy work, and bring the water as early as possible, number one. If I bring the water, it is a permanent solution for the people. Number two, when previously I was a minister here, I tried to bring one medical college and hospital to consider my constituency. But after the DIDMK regime, that proposal has been taken to Adukambari. It is far away from our people. Meanwhile, a government hospital which was functioning at Vellore also transferred to Adukambari. So, if I am elected once again, I already told my people that I am going to bring one hospital with all facilities.
This is the late night news. Up ahead, RK Nagar sees a fiery competition between former AIDMK colleagues. But will the residents be left high and dry in this face-off? Details in just a bit.